words, any health benefits? Yes.
The thing I noticed right off is when I went to my doctor when I turned 40, I got my physical, and he told me I needed to lose about 10 pounds because my blood pressure was getting a little bit high. And I didn't do it. I just, 2 months later, I got on the chocolate, and my blood pressure went from 129 over 89 to 106 over 62. And the only thing I changed was the chocolate. So that was my experience.
Has the doctor seen that change?
He was a little surprised, but
They are.
he didn't really.
They find it hard to believe. But, yeah.
I noticed a few things. One was increased energy. The second was my skin started looking so really good. And then what happened a few weeks after was I noticed my joint pains weren't hurting so bad. I've always been really athletic. I've lived here for 10 years. I didn't have a car. I rode my bike everywhere. So I always had stiff knees and ankles. And that was the biggest thing and the biggest plus for me that I felt after eating the chocolate.
Okay, for me, the first thing I noticed, as Beth did, was energy. I noticed that day one. And then you notice different things as you're on the chocolate because it has a cumulative effect. I used to be an avid runner until I had knee surgery. That was the end of my running days unless I wanted to be in a wheelchair. So I've been on glucosamine for years and years, and I'm off my glucosamine because it's a huge anti-inflammatory. And these are things we talk about the chocolate, and the reason is that we have more antioxidants in our chocolate than they used in clinical studies. So when you read about the clinical studies, lowering cholesterol, lowering blood pressure, elevating mood, anti-inflammatory, it's because we have the antioxidants in our cocoa. Well, we have a choice, this decadent piece of chocolate or half a pound of raw spinach. I happen to like spinach. And we usually have kind of a visual here, but if you go to the store and you buy that bag of pre-cleaned spinach you can use in a salad, that's enough for what, 3-4 people? Could you really sit down and eat that whole bag? You just fill up and you can't eat it all. So how about just a decadent piece of chocolate where you get the same health benefits as a half a pound of raw spinach? To me, that was an easy decision. For most kids, that's very simple. And look at this aging process. This is due to a lack of antioxidants. Our body makes less antioxidants as we go older. And Dr. Cutler says the amount of antioxidants that are in your body is directly proportionate to how long and healthy you're going to live. So they just did a study with elderly, with the baby boomers, and they found that they don't want to live in the homes. They want to die in their own homes. They want to be dying on the golf course, actually. So they don't want to go to the assisted living centers anymore. So if we really keep the antioxidants in our bodies, it neutralizes the free radicals and we won't have the illnesses that we have. Brunswick Labs, I don't go into the science too much. It's just a third party that measures all the antioxidants in our foods and fruits and vegetables for our Department of Agriculture, for our government. And it's a third party testing agency that our company uses as well to document and verify that we have in our product what we say we do. Who gets in the business? Everybody. And for different reasons. I talked about the weight loss. This is our NFL J.J. Burton football player. He said he takes it for endurance and recovery after working out. And Dr. Warren is just a medical advisor that does a lot of chocolate research. Here are the owners of our company. Jeanette Brooks is the innovator of the chocolate. She's a diabetic. She was a size 4X in clothes, you guys. I don't know if you know, but that's really, really big. I mean, that's huge size. And to look at her today, she was on 15 medications. She's off of everything but her diabetic pills. She used to take shots. Andrew Brooks is her son. He's the liaison with all of us in the field, and he's going to just continue this chocolate dynasty for generations to come. That was important to me. I wanted a company that was going to be here and not gone tomorrow, and some of them come and go.